Matthew, so, you know, things could be a lot friendlier, but it's Dota 2, it's never friendly.
I don't think the beef's settled, Jonathan. The beef's never settled until the series is over, and we'll see what does happen. Of course, it's going to be very, very hype on game number one. John, you've seen these drafts. What are you thinking? Who did come out with the better draft, in your opinion?
I mean, just looking at the Thunder Awaken draft is in line with their playstyle, right? Like, they love to play aggressive. We saw that yesterday. They just keep running at you. What the panel mentioned about the BKB timings, it's going to be so the aggression from Thunder Awaken can kick off maybe a little bit faster than OGs. You're not going to expect Yuragi to be dancing around the tree line all too often in the early game, in comparison to that NP more than willing to take a fight and split push.
Top lane, you get Thunder Awaken giving up on the tri lane, not really working out the way they wanted. Of course, Amar looks like he's having a very good time with this Mars. No surprises there, John. The man loves his hero. Pandamu, not really much he can do against the Mars either, even as the Ogre, trying to snipe the courier, but won't quite have enough damage. Top lane, bit of a chase. Matthew gonna get taken down by Yuragi. First wants to go their way. Tiger, he does get traded here by Sacred, but it's still gonna be a very good trade for Yuragi.
Great kill to find. Again, you mentioned that laning matchup for Yuragi. He's already off to a strong start, #1 in CS board. And there's really not much Sacred can do to stop that. Maybe they land the chain stunts out from Matthew and try to dive in. He did opt to go level 2 Timber Chain and the value point in the Whirling Death, so no armor here. He knows that even with the armor, he's probably dead. Might as well try to get some damage in and maybe look for those kill opportunities, clear out the wave, and keep that farm game up.
Do you think there's a point during this laning stage where Sacred can kind of fight back, like as the Timber, even against the Viper? Is there a stage where he just wants to carry?
Level 6 is usually that point. Chakram can do a lot of work there, so maybe just hold out, get that solo XP. They've done a great job spacing Matthew out just to give that space to the Tim.
He'll be able to secure the other water in, though. Dark Mago going to try and be annoying and maybe go for a bit of a toss back, as he does actually find one and does secure the second water in. Very nice from Dark Mago. BZM, not that he really needs it, but would have rather just denied it away from the Tiny. Now will cop a fair bit of damage from that same Tiny, but will be just fine to remain within that laning stage. Dark Mago, though, happy days for him, John. Another bottle refill for himself.
He's really doing a good job holding off from the mid. We're not seeing as much trades coming out from BZM. Dark Mag has been on point with his mana management, getting great spell use out to clear out the wave and get some decent harassment off as well. And the Tiny does come along fast.
Lane, that's a nice avalanche into the toss-up. BZM, he's going to very far and try and survive through this into the lift. He does survive. Choose there in time. Dark Mago, he should just be fine to back up, but the imprisonment is there. Still Pakaz now. He'll teleport in. BZM, he will get through the tree line. Can they take him out? Dark Mago, he's dropping low on silk, but he's still going for the kill. Toss-up, is it enough? BZM finally goes down. Oh, just barely. Awaken. Immediately, they smoke up as two and head down towards the south. Keep in mind, Yuragi does pick up the Maelstrom now, so a bit more bonus damage on him, his end of things, but a great bushwhack out into the tree line. Sharpshooter, it should land perfectly. They should have the damage output, and they will. Matthew, just no hesitation, going for the blind bushwhack and landing it perfectly.
The support duo from Thunder Awaken's just been fantastic throughout this tournament. They've been really good with just smoking up as two. They have faith that their cores will catch up. Kaz finally willing to show up to these fights as well. Take a freebie on the tier 1 down bot, opening up the map much more. Now you're going to reach the point here where OG has to wonder where Pakaz is at. Does he have teleportation ready? Is he farming a lane? Is he farming a jungle? You don't have the best forward vision here for OG. They do have one little ramp ward on the bot jungle and one defensive ward up top, but not much really to watch that.
Lift up, ATS still goes to the arena. Avalanche was there. Can they get the damage output? It does seem like they can. Dark Mago, he'll drop a Pakaz. He's going in with his BKB. One big time here for Pakaz. There goes Tiger. Lukon's command out. Pakaz, can he get out? Yes, he can. Still OG. They do get the advantageous team fight. There was a buyback here from Dark Mago, and Sacred's gonna drop. Great pickups here for OG as Dark Mago. He just brought back on that Tiny. He needs to back his way out of there. Pakaz, he'll TP back in. Amar, he'll hold the shield up. They won't have the damage to the Mars right now. They will keep trying with the Avalanche. It's not going to land. Back into the Tiny. They lock it down. Can they get the tie back? Trying to spring in. Yuragi, he'll try for it. A nice toss back though. Not allowing Yuragi to get the damage he needed. The Tiny does have back his way up, but OG still getting a massive team fight win.
This is their window to just kind of take back more from that group and post it out.
He'll get caught out here in that dive triangle. Very nice, easy kill for ATF. The biggest kill in the world, John, but you'll take what you get right now. AWAKEN not interested whatsoever, trying to go for a fight. They will start the split push now with Pakaz. Yuragi will go ahead and address those trains immediately. AWAKEN, I mean, is there a point where you think the Prophet just is done scaling, John? Is there ever a point where he's done farming?
No, I mean, he can just build up as much as he wants because he has a lot of spots.
Lane, Dark Mago, he'll go for a TP out. Lift is there though. True, he makes it in time, and Dark Mago, he will drop. OG finds another. Meanwhile, top side though, Tiger, he will go down, but still a very positive trade the way of OG.
Yeah, you're definitely happy. You take out that Tiny that's still trying to work into its own BKB, a bit of a slower game for Dark Mago and Sacred this time around, as again we've seen before. This isn't the most uncomfy position. Tier 2 tower first for AWAKEN is not the game plan. They've got the NP.
Now the strikeout, he's found Matthew. Sacred, he'll be around the corner, but Matthew's still being chased by Yuragi. He won't be able to finish the kill, so Dark Mago moves in, but ATM, he's going to be able to back him up. He's gone too far. The Tiny, he'll pop his BKB, but it's not going to matter. He'll drop. BZM still going for the fight against Sacred, but Sacred, he needs to back out of there. Can't deal with the Monkey King right now. Another great kill for OG, finding that mid-Tiny. Hadley, no real objectives to play for, but maybe they could situation. Into the mid-river they go. It's BZM, he's gonna have his smoke broken. Dark Mago, he gets the avalanche off. Matthew jumps in, but a great push back out front two, blocking him down. BZM already onto a double. They'll at least find the Aegis, but what does it matter? With the buyback on both supports, but do they find anything out of this? Dark Mago, another tossback. They at least find ATM for Yuragi. He'll force the fight. Wukong's command out. Dark Mago, he might just drop, and he does. Sacred chaining forward. Where's he gone though? He will go down. BZM finds another successful team fight for the side of OG.
Oh man, it looked a bit dicey. Getting the Aegis is nice, but you need those kills.
You lock down BZM, force staff away, however, he's going to be fine for now. Back BKB popped up, go for another team fight. Hands a move, he'll die back immediately. Onto Pakaz, BKB is there, trying to chase BZM, but BZM's just fine. Pakaz now, needing to back his way out. The BKB will wear up, but the chase is still going. OG, do they have detection? The dust, it doesn't connect with Pakaz. He's going to be alright. He'll back his way up, but OG still having a very, very strong team fight from Pakaz. Moving back in now with the Sprout and Silver Edge up, but the stolen Sprout is there from Chu, locking the Nature's Prophet back down. Tiger, he's around as well, but they damage here for Yuragi. They're going to run right into him. Yuragi, oh, what a foul! Right into the arena! Perfect setup for OG! They just get wiped! Oh. Caught out, so AWAKEN, they do at least find themselves a support. Amar is around, jump in, Yuragi. To jump in quite yet. Pakaz will BKB TP up. They'll take the Viper kill, and that'll be about it for AWAKEN. OG, they find nothing.
It's starting to hurt every single time AWAKEN are forced to like BKB away. They're not the aggressors. And every time they group up for those fights, as we saw last time, OG's positioning and their read of what TA wants to do is pretty damn good. They still have the Aegis running for a good long time, 2.5 minutes left on that. They're building into this full Bloodtorn now for Yuragi, so he's going to have additional control and burst on hand. And again, just Amar with his build.
Might still be able to find him though. They make the link and they will catch him. It's something, John. Not the greatest kill, but it's something.
Yeah, you'll take it. You know, it's a freebie. You don't really mind too much. You just find something for your trouble. That does give TA a little bit of room to work the lanes. You can see Pakaz just shoving up top.
Oh, Yuragi having a look around, scouting Pakaz. He doesn't know. The balance is there. Spear to follow up. They'll lock him down. And there's no way up in this one. Pakaz tries to man up, and it's not going to work. Massive pick off for OG.
Oh boy, there's no buyback in Pakaz as well. The biggest pick-off you could ask for here for OG. And now, so they will have the option to fight again.
ATM, make the blink in. Dark Mago, Sacred, they're both going to get caught out. Side the vice, lock the zipper down. He's gone. And so is Panda Moon. 2 down on AWAKEN. There'll be no more around to go for. But maybe OG can look back towards the high ground.
Again, they've got that forward vision that hasn't been rewarded yet by AWAKEN, and they take out the Tim. No buyback in the Ogre, buyback available for Sacred, but it was very optimistic to try to jump a Mars. Sure, you're 10% how you can rip through Sprint heroes. He's just way too tanky. You're going for tier 4s.
They want the buybacks out from Sacred. They might just get it. Sacred still 49 seconds away from respawning. The Ogre has no buyback available. One tier 4 tower going down now. OG going for another. Dark Mango, he's jumped in with the side device. BZM locks it down. They even found another. Matthew being caught out. In fact, that's hard. Oh, the Prophet. He'll buy back immediately, but the Ancient is completely exposed now. Going down. OG, do they go for the kill? They will try. The Ancient's just going for those. Buyback will run. The buyback is there for Khan has gone. Tiger, interesting position of the IO, is going to find a courier. There you go.
You love to see that kind of play. Just pop the overcharge, get the attack speed bonus, and find kill them.
BZM getting low, going to try and find back Dark Mago. Now he's the one in danger. BZM, what a Giga Chat fighting back, but not quite enough. Dark Mago now looking to turn back around. Both mid laners dropping very, very low, but both will barely survive in the end.
It's a little bit pink.
Still mid lane, Dark Mago gets zipped on. You've got the IO there to help out. BZM, can he keep going? He'll zip onto Pandamu. It's not going to be enough though. In fact, 2 now. He's the one in danger. Zip back in, however. They'll find the AA. They've got the damage. Pandamu will drop. They won't quite find they won't quite find the Tiny, but what does Lena find? May break up very soon. BZM, he's right in. He's found the Tiny once again. A nice line spot, but it won't matter. Choose there with the hook shot. Pandamu's caught out. Dark Mago's gone. They'll find another successful team fight for OG. And I'll tell you what, John, they are making it look easy in this game number 2.
They definitely are. I mean, you find a couple of trades for TA earlier on, but now they're with that blink timing up on Yuragi, they just run all over the map. They've got so much mobility, but all of their heroes, plus the IO on top, plus the hookshot threat from Chu, and now they just go Roche. They've got the Detso on Yuragi. It doesn't take too long to melt through Roshan, and TA are in no position to contest. No Ice Blast, they have kisses, but it's a tough fight to take.
So hard against that order of BZM. Really timings here for OG, just hitting every time they could really ask for. Under AWAKEN just not knowing how to react to this. Oh, Sacred, he's going to run right into Chu. This is not what they want right now. Sacred being caught out. Look at the damage from Yuragi. Sacred almost down. Ice Blast out. Is it going to matter? Not quite. Under AWAKEN, they need to run. Get out of there. It's not safe. This is OG's home now. Because he'll keep trying to get himself out. Should be just fine. There's now Dark Mago with the turnaround. BZM. Oh, he's not going to drop the Aegis. He'll move right back in. He does not give a crap, John. In fact, they will eventually at least find the Aegis. But what does it matter?
From such a good...
Oh my goodness. TA again, they just plump up. They get run down by OG by their mobility. All the regen they have, all the damage they have on hand. And Thunder AWAKEN, their game plan is shrinking here, Mike. The map is growing smaller and smaller. The objectives are soon to fall down once they feel comfy enough for Yuragi to get that push going.
At least gets the blink away. He's going to be fine as Thunder AWAKEN. They'll rotate. Set up a team fight. Yuragi, he'll take down Matthew on the backside already, so no kisses available on Yuragi. He wants a bit more. He's looking to move back in. Nakaz, ooh, hook shot. It's off the mark. Thunder. Let's try and turn. It's not a successful fight. It doesn't seem. The Sacred now being jumped off by ATF into the Constate. Goes Dark Mago in trouble. A nice plus for the release. Is it going to matter? It doesn't seem like it's Sacred. He's trying to fight back, but Mike just dropped here to ATF. They do find Chu on the clockwork, but it is not a good trade whatsoever. Yuragi now going for more into the meld. He'll toss it back right into the arms of Picard. Maybe they can find the TA, and they will. That's a nice pickup for TA. OG still wrapping around the long way. Rocket Flare going to give the vision. Hook shot is there. Both supports being caught out, and then it's going to get melted. The boat does fly in. They'll try to fight back here. ATF dropping low. Tiger. He will eventually drop down to the IO. But it seems like TA needs to back their way out. It's not a 2-for-1 trade so far, but Sacred. Is he manning up too much? He definitely is the conquer. He's going to drop us down Matthew. He will go down as well. Picard on the Morphling. He's a big target, but he's going right down. The waveform out. Not dead yet. Dark Mago. Nice avalanche. He'll try to turn this one around. Yuragi now. He's in trouble. He'll go down. Thunder AWAKEN. Fighting back. Showing signs of life as ATF. He'll be alright. Is that a successful team fight for Thunder Awaken? The rush is there. Dark Mago, no hesitation. In with the Avalanche pop. Will find one. Meanwhile, BZM, however, he's got the AA locked down. And he's secure. He can. That's another Bakar. He gets BZM down. Oh, they've got the storm. It's a great start for Thunder Awaken. As now they're down Tiger on the IO. That'll be another.
Oh, jeez. Pakaz is just holding his ground, very confident with that BKB. You're still looking for a little bit more. They saw Uragi.
Oh, Uragi, he's the big one. Uragi, he'll blink up towards the north. Can they find him mid-TP? Oh, Dark Mago.
Are scanning.
So close yet so far. Mago, he'll make the jump in. They do find the clockwork. That might be one down, two. Still alive, Dark Mago. He's forced to pop the BKB and run. Uragi right behind. Dark Mago can now with the hook shot. Two, he finds him. Where's the follow-up damage? It's not going to be there. Meanwhile, Pakaz 1v4. He'll wait for him out. The clockwork still going, still alive. Surely goes down. Pakaz in the meantime dropping low. Can he make it out? He can. Sacred, however, he cannot.
Radiant's
1-for-1. Roshan still available and a double damage rune being spawned up. Well, of course there is, John. Why the hell not? Now Sacred. Shot in there too. Burn initiation. A great one, in fact, BZM right in. Do they have it? Yeah, they do. They've got the Kunkka. Sacred's down. Uragi, he's on a Dark Mago. They want that tiny. He's not dead yet, however, Pakaz, he'll make the jump back in onto ATF, looking for a trade. High five up, but it's not going the way of ATF. The Morphling still has to wait for him out as Dark Mago. Back in with the Avalanche, with the top. 1-for-1 onto the Iron. Tiger's gone as well. Uragi, he'll be out. Hook shots there too. He's right in. They've got the Kunkka. In fact, no, they don't. The fourth up. We'll save the date for now. Two, the only one dropping for now. The Ice Blast is there. Amar. He'll get jumped on by the Morphling. Disarm there, however. They can't find back. In fact, never mind. They can. They'll find three for their trouble. Uragi still trying to run. Dark Mago, he'll let him go. They just want the Roshan.
Oh my god, that was on the edge there for Pakaz once more, but he does manage to hold his own. They play very well on TH, just avoid a smoke drop on Vision. They were under a trap and Fuji were not able to capitalize, so they get the angle they need to keep trying to jump the But Sacred is so tanky that it's just so hard to find, and free reign to just go for these objectives.
That'll be the bot T2 tower to drop. No contest, Thunder Awaken. They might just go high ground as well. Again, the Age is still in for the Morphling. It's BZM. He's out of mana. BKB up, trying to run, but Pakaz has got the Iron Star. He's slow. BZM, no. Oh boy. He's got buyback. It's all right. He's got buyback.
He can come back in, but this is not the way you want to extend that buyback. BZM maybe a bit cheeky with that TP.
They've got the momentum now. ATM turning into ATM. BZM will buy back onto the clockwork. They'll lock down BZM again. On the storm, he'll zip out. Meanwhile, Chu already going down the clockwork. He's got buyback available as well. Uragi, he's going to try and man up against Pakaz, but it's not working out. Pakaz, he will not drop. ATF, meanwhile, will get relocated out as BZM. Still getting the team fight going. They'll have to reset.
Radiant's middle tower.
The Thunder Awaken, they're still healthy. They've still got the Aegis. They still want to fight.
Radiant's
Here we go again. BZM in the backside. He's got the axe in the vortex. Oh, hook shot onto three. Maybe they've got it. Dark Mago will try to fight. Nobody's down yet. Meanwhile, Pakaz takes down Tiger. Uragi trying to get the jump up on Pakaz. Finds another. Two down. Onto the high ground. There you go. Uragi. He's in big trouble. No strike is there onto Pakaz. But it's a 5v3 situation. Two heroes down without buybacks on the side of OG. Thunder Awaken, they do need a bit of a reset. No Aegis available now. Onto Pakaz, but it may not matter, John. He's full HP, full mana.
Yeah, they can keep going. Looking for the mega creeps here. If they find a couple more pickoffs, that's the end of the game for OG. They've got to play this consciously. Respawns aren't too far away.
Here we go. Niggas up into the tier 4s. How do OG defend this one? Thunder Awaken, such a rough start for game number 2, but they make the comeback happen. They've been BZM, he'll only find one this time around. It'll be Dark Mago, but the follow-up damage is just not there. Reset once again. Meanwhile, Uragi, X is out. They've got the TA. That's the big one. No. Dark Mago's in. Thunder Awaken. It might be it. Zip it again, BZM, he'll keep trying. Onto the Snapfire. Only one down, but buyback's immediate. ATF trying to buy back with the Aegis. It's exposed. Thunder Awaken. It's not over until they to the Aegis. They're going to find ATF on the Husker. Spear is there. Immediate jump in ATF. He'll get hexed up as well. They can't take him down though. He's still alive. Torrent as well. ATF, he's just tanking everything. Eventually, though, does drop the Aegis. That'll be the first life. Matthew Pandamu going down to the Sonic Wave. Is there by BZM. Picard still fighting. Gets the Thunder off. Gets the reset. Back onto Yuragi. They've got the Ember. Not too bad of a team fight, but the buybacks of the Yuragi want to keep the fight going. They'll find the Kunkka. They'll find the TB. Dark Mago, he'll be targeted. Pandamu healing him up. Shallow Grave out as well. Nobody dying from Thunder. They just want to back off and waste the buybacks on Yuragi. But Sacred does get caught and does eventually get taken out. Meanwhile, ATF, however, dropping low, does get X'd up. Back into the turret, lock him down. But the TB is not committing. Instead of the driven, the Echo Slap is there too. Setting up a great team fight. Now Bakaz, he's out of mana. ATF, he wants to dive but won't go for it. Not risking it for now. Matthew, keep fighting. Slider fist on his end, but no damage. Great team fight on both sides. Who does that actually favor though, John? It's so even.
It's really even. Even the net port trade isn't that significant for either side when you count for...
There you go. It's always ATF somehow making these things happen. They do meet in the mid lane. Jump in, they found Tiger. That'll be a start. Speed does not land, but it's going to be enough. The Undying, already gone. Yuragi tries to chip away. Meanwhile, Dark Mago on the wrong side of that mid-river. We'll keep going, trying to bait them forward. Mission will be there. ATF won't make the jump in. Sacred still chasing, does have Arena. Won't pop it quite yet, however. Experiments forward, Yuragi gonna try. Shallow Grave there, however, Matthew, he'll survive for now. Meanwhile, ATF, he's in trouble. The Ice Guard is slowing him down to BKB. It'll be there to run through the arena, and they will retreat for now. OG, never mind, Yuragi, he's been caught out. No mana available, they might have the Ember on their hands here. Thunder could keep going. Yuragi trying to run, can't do it. Surely, Slider Fist there, but it's not gonna matter.
Oh man, that looked very nice from OG to try to block off that point for Pakaz. Great Fissure coming out from Chu, but they still find the angle. They bait out that fight. Really good play.
You might be looking at high ground for either side. Thunder Awaken, they do move in, they found side. Or rather ATF, that's the Husker they found out. ATF will drop the turret. Force the BKB up and try to run through the arena. The chase is still going. Sacred, he might be able to get some, but not quite. Refreshes out, another arena. ATF and the Muff, but he's out of mana. Oh, he cannot see it. Meanwhile, Pandamu somehow survived with Yuragi. We'll take him out. It's a two-for-nothing trade for Wave OG.
That was such a beautiful Fissure block coming out from Chu. Cutting off Pakaz once more on the ramp. Couldn't follow up on that beautiful arena out from Sacred. And this Shaker, Chu has just done...
Only 2 buybacks being available. Aegis is expired. Now the fight starts. Sacred, he's in with an arena. Onto 3 targets. They've already got 2 down. That's 1 gone. No buyback available for the Earthshaker. Now another arena. Catches out BZM. They've got the Quap in there. BZM, he'll pop the BKB. No follow-up out yet. Got the Shaker down, buyback being committed on the Rubik. ATF still trying to back off, but Pakaz is on the chase. The Iron Sky is slow. ATF in a bit of danger. Yuragi trying to slow down Pakaz. And it's a Tiger. He'll be forced to drop the tombstone, but does end up going down. Pakaz now unstoppable. Yuragi sticking around very low on mana. It's going to cop the lift up. They've got the Ember. Yuragi will drop. Sonic Wave not going to be there. They hex him up. Thunder Awaken. Here we go at Yuragi. Move into Dark Mago.
Oh, Amar?
Whoa, ATF! He does take one out. Sacred, however, he's found Tiger. That'll be a 1-for-1 on the support. There is a buyback on Tiger. He's back into the team fight. Meanwhile, chains out onto the TV, but ATF, he's been caught out. He'll live strike away. Amar, can he make it? It doesn't look like it. He's down. Buyback's immediate, though. Back into the team fight, they come OG. They've still got their full team available. Roshan just so important, they can't let this one go down for Breeze. BZM back in, onto Dark Mago. There's your Sonic Wave. Dark Mago being caught out, going down. Now the back. Trying to take the thing with the Thunder. Is there in time for Cars? Godlike down the TB. Just quick hands on this Terrorblade. But Roshan has been started. OG trying to take the advantage while they can. Pakaz, what's he going to do about this, John? He's got the refresher orb up. You've got the secondary meta. He'll move in by himself. Look at this King attack. doesn't care. On the side of an ATM, he does move in. The shuttle break is there. Sunder, who does he get? He bounces the out. Oh, he's alive. Can you believe that, Tiger? He's in big trouble. That's another down for Khan. He just carries his team by himself onto ATM. It's a tieback. But never mind. That's the Aegis down. ATM, he's going to be careful. It's his last life available. ATM going to try and make him through. Can he make it? He's trying to fight. No, another Thunder. The Terror Blade. He's not dying. Back in again. ATM trying to man up. Maybe they've got it. They do. The buyback's available though. Does he buy back? They'll buy back on Sacred. The TV not committing yet. On the Conquer they go. Dark Mago. He does end up dropping. No buyback available on the Conquer. ATM. Even surprised me, John, stealing the Aegis Way mid-team fight. Oh my goodness, what a game 3. This is the opening. Here comes the crowd, the OG magic. It begins. Thunder Awaken. One final chance it seems as Amar gonna avoid the speed jump right in. He'll go to the man fight, onto the Mars. It looks like Sacred will be dying back immediately. It's 3 down. OG, they made the run. And Harlem out. 2, he's got it. That's the gun. BKB out. Can he fight? He cannot. That's a climax. The game's over. OG have done it. OG have done it once again.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
How do they do it? Every single time. How do they do it?
They find a way, Mike. They find a way.